Good morning, Flyers! Today is Monday, September 14th, and I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Today we're going to be talking about the word advocate. So advocate is a verb. It's something you do. Have you heard of the word advocate before? Think about it. Where have you heard it? If you've never heard this word before, it's okay. To advocate means to speak, write, or stand up for something or someone. And we're going to look at one girl who advocated for something that she wanted to see changed. There are many ways that you can advocate and many things you can advocate for. So one young activist named Marley Dias advocated for change in her school when she didn't see books that had Black girls as main characters. So let's take a look.
My name is Marley Dias. I am an author and an activist. So when I was 10 years old, I was a very avid reader, and in my 5th grade class, I didn't see Black girls as the main characters in any of the books that we were assigned.
We actually got into the classroom, the books were just mainly about white boys and dogs.
So I've aimed to collect 1,000 books where Black girls were the main characters, and now over the past 4 years, I've collected 12,000 books where Black girls are the main characters and written my own book, which is called Marley Dias Gets It Done, and So Can You. And it's essentially about how kids can use their passions and things they care about to create change in the world. One trailblazer that's really inspired me and kind of pushed me to be great is Augusta Baker. She's an unsung hero really of the literary world. She worked in the New York Public Library for 37 years, and she did a lot of work on diversity and inclusion. And even though I wasn't alive when she was alive, I know that I follow in her footsteps, and the work that she's done really created a way, especially in the East, for kids and for adults, especially Black adults and Black kids, to care about diversity. It's kind of amazing to think that I never knew who she was when I started my campaign, and obviously she never got the chance to meet me or hear about me when she passed away in 1998. But it's like the fact that our work is so closely aligned that I use her history and her example and shine in her light and figure out what I'm going to do with my campaign next. So it's really inspiring, especially when she started her work in like the early 1940s, that she was living in a segregated world where so many people didn't care about the narratives of Black people, and she really had to be both smart, strong, and brave, which are things that I try to be with the work that I do. She went about the work that she did in a very respectful way, where she wanted to make sure that the kids that were reading these books weren't pushing out the stories of white people, weren't pushing out the stories of the majority. And I try to use that lesson of letting people know that I care about what white people have to say, I care about what Black people have to say, I care about what Pacific Islander, Asian, Latina, people with different abilities have to say. And the campaign is about creating a space for all rather than pushing one group out and letting other groups in. I try to apply Baker's work into mine by making sure that I allow for kids to know that their voices matter too, and encouraging them that the power of reading really allows for them to become change makers and to become people that adults care about and want to listen to, so we can become the next generation of people that change the world. My message to the next generation, which is really my generation, is to use their passions and the things they're interested in as a fuel for change.
Wow, I don't know about y'all, but that inspires me to advocate for things that I want to change. What are some things that you want to advocate for? You could advocate for something you believe in, maybe on someone's behalf or for them and with them. You can even advocate for yourself. And we're going to talk more about what advocating could look like and how you can inspire others to advocate as well. Finally, we're going to wish a happy birthday to our Flyers that have birthdays this week. Happy birthday to Nita, Kayvon, and Nolan. We hope you have a wonderful birthday this week. So if you see these Flyers, make sure you wish them a happy birthday. That's all I have for you today, Flyers. As always, do your best today,